show here for Wednesday action. We have, well, all 17 games with those 2 doubleheaders. Before we get into just a couple of things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free MLB picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have college football, NFL, WNBA, CFL, European football, a lot more. So it is a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit that like button. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers. Guys like our Tony's Picks, our GM, who is a VIP. He runs the Tony's VIP service at Tony's Picks. He's been hot. Hollywood Sam's been hot. Collins has been on fire in college football. Nick's been hot. Paul's been red hot. I'm a top internet producer in baseball. So click the link to our handicapper pages. Get signed up. Our premium picks at the top. Drop down menu with the free picks. And of course, if you're looking for our best bets of the day, a lot of people ask for that all the time on our live chat and the people that call us. You can find our best bets right here. And each capper can designate one best bet per sport per day. And you can see right now with the VIP with one. Hollywood Sam has one. Ben has one up there. Nick with a best bet. Collins with a best bet. So click the link, get signed up. Of course, you'll also find a $15 premium pick. Each capper can designate one of their picks as a $15 premium pick to introduce you to their service. And you can see here many of them list their best bets as their $15 pick to introduce you to their service. We've got the GM has one, who runs VIP service. We've got Hollywood Sam, Ben, Collins. So get signed up to our packages. I want to remind you as well about a promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description, then the All Cappers tab. Get signed up. Guys, post your picks. Love to hear from you guys. And also, we are looking for cappers to apply. Go to Tony'sPicks.com footer section to submit the form. All right, let's get this one started. Mets and Pirates MLB pick here for Wednesday. Look at game 1 here. Chris Bassett, expected starter. Bassett in 25 starts, ERA 3.32, whip of 1.15. The right-hander striking out 22%, 6.3% on the walks. Ground balls dealt at 49%, 0.87 home runs per 9 innings. Bryce Wilson was listed starter for Pittsburgh. Wilson worked 19 games, ERA 6.12, whip of 1.52. The right-hander is pitching to contact, 15%. 6% walks, the grounders 44%, 1.64 home runs per 9 innings. If it's Underwood, I'm still going to stick with my pick here. The Mets have lost 3 straight after their 8-2 defeat in the opener. Team record 19-6 to the run line with Bassett against losing teams over the past 2 seasons. So he's been dominant against losing teams. That's why I'm okay if they switch to Underwood in game 1. The play will be the Mets, the run line, -1.5 runs, -145 in game 1. Game 2, it's Jacob deGrom in here for the Mets. Boy, look at these numbers here. 6 starts, ERA 1.98, whip of 0.55. The veteran, boy, an elite strikeout rate, 43%, 2.3% on the walks. The grounders, 38%, 0.74 home runs per 9 innings. Johan Oviedo to throw for Pittsburgh. Oviedo appeared in 15 games, ERA 2.86, whip 1.34. The right-hander, a strikeout rate of 24.5%, 8% walks. The grounders, 46%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. And of course, we do see a FIP here of 4.01, which indicates possible rise in ERA based on this performance. The Pirates under instead of 9 entering this doubleheader. The play here will be Pittsburgh and the Mets under 8.5. That's in game 2. Brewers and Rockies MLB pick here for Wednesday. Eric Lauer will start for Milwaukee. Lauer in 25 starts and ERA 3.54, whip of 1.22, a strikeout mark of 23%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball is coming at 33%, 1.58 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.63 indicates a rise in ERA based on these numbers. Kyle Freeland will be the starter for Colorado. Freeland, 26 starts, ERA 4.75, whip of 1.41. Strikeouts coming at 16%, 7% on the walks. The ground ball is dished at 42%, 1.10 home runs per 9 innings. Rockies even this series with a 10-7 win to break a 5-game losing streak. Team record behind Freeland 9-5 against winning teams this season. Brewers have lost 4 of 6. Play here Colorado plus the 120. Braves Athletics MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Spencer Strider will start for Atlanta. Strider has appeared in 28 games, ERA 2.67, whip 0.98. The right-hander an elite strikeout rate of 28%, 8.3% walks. The ground ball is coming at 40%, limited home run damage. A FIP of 1.83 indicates a possible lowering of his ERA based on his form. Ken Waldichuk, expected starter for Oakland. Waldichuk In his MLB debut, it allowed 1 earned run with 6 strikeouts and 4 walks over 4 2/3 innings. He worked 66 AAA innings, allowing 26 earned runs, 26 homers, striking out 91 with 26 walks. The homers weren't that many. He had the walks there were pretty high. The Braves won 6 straight after their 10-9 win in the opener of this series. Athletics have dropped 5 of 6. Oakland hitting only 202 at home. Athletics 20-33 to the run line at home against teams with good bullpens, posting a WHIP of 1.25 or better. Braves 43-34 to the run line against losing teams this season. The play here will be the Atlanta Braves on the run line, minus 1.5 runs at minus 155. Tigers Angels MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Drew Hutchison to start for Detroit. Hutchison in 23 appearances, ERA 4.06, WHIP of 1.41. The right-hander is pitching to contact, 15% strikeouts, 9.6% walks. The ground ball is 40%, 0.88 home runs per 9 innings. Patrick Sandoval will start for the Angels. Sandoval, 22 starts, ERA 3, WHIP of 1.34. The left-hander is striking out 24%, 10% walks. The ground ball is coming at 46%, limited home run damage. Angels have won both games of this series after the 5-4 win. Angels have won 7 of 10. Tigers have lost 7 of 8. Past 10 games, Angels bullpen ERA 1.56. Tigers 24-10 to the under when facing teams averaging 3.9 runs per game or less on the season. Angels 40-30 to the under against losing teams. The play here, Detroit and the Angels under 8.5. Giants and Dodgers MLB pick here for Wednesday. Alex Cobb will be the starter for the Giants. Cobb in 22 starts, ERA 3.58, WHIP of 1.25. The right-hander is striking out 25%, 7% walks. The ground ball is at 62%, limited home run damage. A FIP of 2.84 suggests a drop in ERA based on this form. Clayton Kershaw, the starter for the Dodgers. Kershaw, 16 starts, ERA 2.59, along with a WHIP of 0.97. The veteran striking out 26%, 5% on the walks. The ground ball is dished at 48%, 0.70 home runs per 9 innings. Dodgers even this series with their 6-3 win. Past 10 games, Dodgers bullpen an ERA of 2.19. San Francisco 11-22 to the run line against teams with good bullpen ERA of 3.45 or better. Team record behind Kershaw 24-8 against losing teams the past 3 seasons. The play here, the Dodgers, the run line minus 1.5 runs, minus the 125. White Sox and Mariners MLB pick here for Wednesday. Michael Kopech will be the starter for the White Sox. Kopech in 23 starts, posts an ERA of 3.58, WHIP of 1.21. The right-hander is striking out 21%, 12% walks. The ground ball is 36%, 1 home run per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.44 suggests a rise in ERA based on these numbers. It is Luis Castillo to start for Seattle. Castillo has starts in 20 games, ERA 2.71, WHIP of 1.07. The veteran striking out 27%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 47%, 0.73 home runs per 9 innings. Seattle even this series with a 2-0 win. Past 10 games, Mariners bullpen ERA 2.38, but hitting only 209. Kopech 14-5 of the under when facing a team that averages 7 or greater strikeouts per game. Mariners 19-6 in the under facing an AL pitcher with an ERA of 3.7 or better on the season. The play here, Chicago and Seattle under 7.5. Twins and Yankees MLB pick here for Wednesday. Louis Varland, expected Game 1 starter for Minnesota. Varland makes his MLB debut. The right-hander worked 4 starts in AAA, compiling an ERA of 1.69, WHIP of 0.85, striking out 27 batters in 21 1/3 innings. In 105 AA innings, an ERA 3.34, WHIP 1.34 with 119 strikeouts, 39 walks. Domingo Germán will be start for the Yankees. Germán starts in 9 games, ERA 3.12, WHIP of 1.12. The right-hander pitches to contact, 16% strikeouts, 5.5% walks. The ground ball is 38%, 1.10 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.31 suggests a rise in ERA based on his performance. The Yankees have won 17 of 18 at home to the Twins with their 5-2 win in the opener. Minnesota has lost 4 of 5. Past 10 games, the Yankees hit 154 against right-handers, the Twins 237. But the play here will be on with the dominance here against the Twins at home. We'll take the Yankees here minus 153 in Game 1. Now for Game 2, the pitching matchups moves here. What we saw here scheduled here for Tuesday. Joe Ryan will get the start for Minnesota. Ryan in 22 starts, an ERA of 3.88, whip of 1.14. The right-hander is fanning 24%, 7% walks. The ground ball is at 26%, 1.45 home runs per 9 innings. Garrett Cole, expected starter for the Yankees. Cole, 27 starts, is producing an ERA of 3.28, whip of 1. The veteran elite strikeout rate of 31%, 6% on the walks. The ground ball is dealt at 44%, 1.26 home runs per 9 innings. The play here in Game 2, Minnesota and the Yankees under 7. Red Sox and Rays, MLB pick here for Wednesday. Nick Pivetta starting here for Boston. Pivetta in 27 starts, ERA 4.37, whip of 1.33. The right-hander is striking out 22%, 9% walks. The ground ball is coming at 38%, 1.20 home runs per 9 innings. Jeffrey Springs, he's the starter for Tampa Bay. Springs appeared in 27 games, ERA 2.62, whip of 1.12. The left-hander is striking out 27%, 6% on the walks. The ground ball is dealt at 42%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Rays have won 7 of 8, winning the first 2 of this series after their 8-4 win. Past 10 games, Tampa Bay hitting .290 against right-handers with that bullpen ERA of 3. Red Sox bullpen in this period approaching 6 ERA. Rays have won 9 of 11 against the Red Sox. Boston at 10-23, facing a good team with a 540 to 620 win percentage. Red Sox 18-39 against the AL East this season. Rays 19-4, win a home favorite of -150 to -200 on the year. The play here will be Tampa Bay at -165. Marlins and Phillies, MLB pick here for Wednesday. Trevor Rogers, the starter for Miami. Rogers, 20 starts, ERA 5.57, whip 1.56. The left-hander is fanning 21%, 10% on the walks. The ground ball is coming at 42%, 1.15 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.40 suggests a drop in ERA if these numbers hold up. Bailey Falter, the starter for Philadelphia. Falter has worked 14 games, ERA 4, whip of 1.19. The lefty has strikeout mark of 22%, 5.4% walks. The ground ball is 31%, 2 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 5.24 indicates a possible rise in ERA based on these numbers. Phillies opened the homestand and series with a 3-2 win in the opener. 8 straight defeats for Miami. Marlins have scored 2 runs or fewer in 9 straight games. Past 10 games, Marlins hitting 147 against left-handers. Phillies 18-8 to the under, facing a team that hits 245 or worse on the season. Marlins 34-20 to the under in the second half of the season. The play here, Miami and Philadelphia under 8. Blue Jays and Orioles, MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Alek Manoah, the starter for Toronto. Manoah has starts in 26 games, ERA 2.48, whip of 1. The right-hander has strikeout mark of 23%, 6.1% walks. The ground ball is served at 38%, 0.77 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.34 suggests a rise in ERA based on his numbers. Dean Kremer will start for Baltimore. Kremer, 16 starts, ERA 3.22, whip of 1.21. Strikeouts coming at 19%, 5.3% on the walks. The ground ball is at 37%, 0.71 home runs per 9 innings. Orioles broke their 3-game losing streak with their 9-6 win. This broke a 5-game win streak for the Blue Jays. Team record behind Kremer, 11-4 when he's facing teams that average 7 or more strikeouts a game. Manoah, past 2 starts against Baltimore, allowed 7 earned runs in 10 2/3 innings, resulting in losses in both games. The play here will be Baltimore at plus 128. Reds and Cubs, MLB pick here for Wednesday. Mike Minor on the hill for Cincinnati. Minor started 16 games, ERA 6, whip of 1.53. The left-hander striking out 17%, 8% walks. The ground ball is coming at 35%, 2.13 home runs per 9 innings. Javier Assad, the starter for Chicago. Assad has worked 3 games, ERA .90, whip 1.60. The right-hander in 10 innings allowed 1 earned run with 6 walks and 6 strikeouts. He compiled a AAA ERA of 2.95 with a whip of 1 in 36 2/3 innings. Cubs win the opener in this series 9-3. Team record behind Minor 13-31 past 2 seasons. The play here Chicago minus the 141. Nationals Cardinals, MLB pick here for Wednesday. Corey Abbott to start for Washington. Abbott appeared in 10 games, producing an ERA 4.39, whip of 1.20. The right-hander is fanning 21%, 11% on the walks. The ground ball rate 25%, 2 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 5.92 suggests a rise in ERA if these numbers hold. Jordan Montgomery to start for St. Louis. Montgomery 27 starts, ERA 3, whip of 1.06. The left-hander is striking out 21%, 5% walks. The ground ball is 49%, 0.95 home runs per 9 innings. Cardinals even this series with a 4-1 win. Past 10 games, Cardinals hitting 207 against right-handers. The Nationals 284 as a team. In this period, Washington bullpen an ERA of 3. The play here will be Washington, the run line, plus 1.5 runs here at plus 120. Rangers and Astros, MLB pick here for Wednesday. Cole Ragans will start for Texas. Ragans, 4 starts, ERA 4.42, whip of 1.53. Lefties pitching to contact here. 11% strikeouts, 12% walks. The ground ball is 33%, 1.96 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 6.60 does suggest a huge rise in ERA based on the performance. Christian Javier, the starter for Houston. Javier, 25 starts, ERA 3, whip of 1.02. The right-hander fans 32%, 9% walks. The ground ball is 25%, 1.20 home runs per 9 innings. Rangers even this series with a 4-3 win. Past 10 games, Rangers hitting just 203 against right-handers. Astros bullpen an ERA of 1.05 in this period. Rangers 20-7 to the under against winning teams this season, and 17-8 to the under when they're an underdog of plus 150 or greater. Astros 66-41 to the under, facing teams hitting 255 or worse. The play here will be Texas and Houston to go under 8 runs. Guardians, Royals, MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Connor Pilkington, this primary pitcher for Cleveland. Pilkington has worked 13 games, ERA 3.99, whip 1.61. The left-hander a strikeout mark of 18%, close to 19% here. 12% walks. The ground ball is 41%, 0.76 home runs per 9 innings. Zach Greinke returns to the mound for KC. Greinke, 21 starts, ERA 0.14, whip of 1.35. The veteran is pitching to high contact, about 14% strikeouts, 40% walks. The ground ball is 40%, 1.1. Sorry, his walks are 4% walks, with 1.16 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland has won both games in this series with their 4-1 win. KC has lost 5 of 7. Past 10 games, Guardians hitting 224. KC hitting 285 against the left-handed pitchers. Greinke has allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in 7 of 8. Team record behind Greinke, 2-0 against the Guardians this season by allowing 1 earned run in 10 2/3 innings. The play here will be KC plus 122. Diamondbacks and Padres, MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Tommy Henry will be the starter for Arizona. Henry, 6 starts, ERA 4.83, whip of 1.48. The left-hander is pitching to contact, 16% strikeouts, 11% walks. The ground ball is 42%, 0.85 home runs per 9 innings. Yu Darvish, the starter for San Diego. Darvish started 25 games, ERA 3.26, whip 0.97. The veteran, a strikeout mark of 25%, 5% walks. The ground ball is 39%, 0.94 home runs per 9 innings. San Diego even this series with their 6-5 win. Henry has allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in 5 of his past 6 starts. Past 10 games, D-backs hitting 285 against right-handers. The Padres 209 against lefties. In this period, the Padre bullpen an ERA of 6.75. The play here will be on Arizona plus 180. That was our MLB Pick Show here for action on Wednesday. Like and subscribe to our channel, and be sure to visit Tony'sPicks.com for premium picks for our top handicappers. And of course, don't forget our promo code TonyT at checkout. That will save you 20%.